Alright. Now we're here. Let's make sure the game actually pops up. Yes! Aha! Oh. It's a new day. I just was like literally running around, getting ready. So just like, well, okay. Lost my train of thought, but here we are. I have decided let's go ahead and try to finish off Spiritfarter today. I don't know that I actually will, because every time I feel like I'm super close to the end, it turns out there is more content, and that is very nice that this game has got quite a bit going on in it. I'm pulling up the guide, because I don't really fancy... Well, no, maybe it's not in there. I thought I had the guide for where all of... Oh, there it is. All of the, like, map pieces that we're supposed to figure out where to go. Because, I mean, maybe most of them aren't as hard as the one that's literally an island that isn't on the map unless you did a specific other thing. But, just in case. I'm back on the controller again, because that worked out well the last time. this is... Okay, we're at the Everdoor. There's people that want to go to the Everdoor. We'll go ahead, and since we're here, we'll take Jackie to the Everdoor. We there? Oh, hey, Stella. It's time, huh? I cleaned up a bit. Might as well leave the place tidy. I found this old suitcase, so I packed my stuff. But I guess I don't need it anymore. Kind of feels silly. Well, I'll just leave it here. You ready to do this? Okay, sure. I'll be in the tender. Alright. We should probably let Gustav go, too. And then just finish Buck's stuff. Just since we're here, we're just immediately starting the stream off with Everdoor. Well, we didn't really like Jackie, so not exactly as devastating as some of the other characters have been. The heck? Hey, Stella. I know it's a bit late, but I wanted to thank you for taking care of me. You know, on the boat. I know I didn't deserve it. Maybe that's the difference between you and me. You don't care about all that. You don't judge. I don't want to sound mean, but you're simple like that. You see someone who needs help and you help them, no questions asked. No payment expected. That's just how you are. And you didn't try and stop me when I said I wanted to leave. Thanks for respecting that. I remember when I started working at the hospital. People kept telling me how great and noble I was for doing it. I was happy to take the compliment. I felt proud. I even started to believe it. You know, I worked in that hospital for 15 years. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but never seen my bosses, not once. Just an endless parade of supervisors and managers. And half a box of donuts for the night staff on New Year's Eve. There was a book. You know, in the books you gave me, it was about, myths and stuff. Like, old-ass stories. One of the book's chapters was about the afterlife. Things that happen after people die. In one of those stories, there was a river. And if you drank from it, you'd forget everything from your life. Just like, blank slate. Poof, like that. Ain't that crazy? And then there was this one place, with a weird name. Like, Shoal? Something like that? It was kind of like hell, except not really. No fire and no pitchforks. That's where dead folks go. And not just the bad ones. Everybody. And in the Shoal, I remember that everybody's equal. And there's no comfort. Doesn't mean it's uncomfortable. There's just nothing. Nothing good and nothing bad. And you're shielded from light and from judgment. The dead go there to be forgotten by the living. But they also forget and then turn to dust until there's nothing left. Just dust and forgetfulness everywhere and forever. Can you imagine that, Stella? Dust and forgetfulness. What a thought. Yeah, okay. We're there. Just bring it in. See you on the other side, Stellars. Or not. Oh, I see it. I didn't for a second, and I was like, huh? No, I see how that's Jackie. Okay. Alright. Oh, I just... Yeah, okay. Alright, Gustav. We'll let you go. I've kept you trapped on this boat for a really long time after you said you wanted to go. I gather you're ready to take me away. Very well. Onwards. Shoop. It seems to me you were quite surprised by my request to leave, and it seems to me you still are. But you have to understand, Stella, that everything is but a meaningless arrangement of atoms. Everything you've ever known, seen, or experienced, fortuitous circumstances. In the universal chaos, humanity emerged, not a tiny bit more purposeful than the rest, but with an incredible faculty, that of creating meaning, however fleeting it might be. I have no inherent meaning, neither do you. But we can create, organize, put in order, and thus create purpose and meaning. Transcend the primordial chaos. All of humankind does so. We create machines that are useful to take control. Machines like the chair, the one that subsumed me, but maybe, also, that made me truly realize what impermanence means. For our numerous creations only have meaning as long as they are useful. And when finally they are unneeded, once again do they turn to heaps of metal and wood and bones, melted back into the universal chaos, stripped of their inherent humanity, and all our bodies and all our minds in a similar fashion. I do not yet know what to do about this. Usefulness is an easy way to meaningfulness, but not a trustworthy one. It vanishes as quickly as we do. And so it seems the only hope humanity has for transcendence is through art, meaningfulness pulled from our chaotic minds, not for utility, but for its own sake. And after the artist has been long gone, turned to dust, the art remains. And even after the last one of all humans will have returned to the primordial chaos, provided that we have protected it, art will remain. And so it is that art alone is left in our wake, the only veritable form of transcendence to ever have been in our grasp, proof of our existence and of our pitiful efforts to rise from the chaos. I can read. As would some unknown script from a long-gone power. Oh, we're here. Well, well now, Stella. Ozymandias beckons. Let's go. Alrighty. that one's cute and simple. What? Isn't that... Daria? I thought we took her already. Alright. I think that's, maybe just the thing for us to leave. And we're not doing that just yet. So we're gonna finish Buck's quests. Oh gee, okay. There's just a point where they all stand as specters. Is that for when I leave? Okay. All these spirit flowers that truly I don't know what one would do with them at this point in the game. They're still for boat upgrades, I think, but... Oh. We've got stuff to read. A crumpled letter from Jackie. Hey, Daria, what's up? I heard you've been doing better since Stella has taken over for me. I'm happy to hear it. The rest of the letter is blank. A torn letter from Jackie. Dear Daria, I'm currently reading a book to deal with my anger issues. It says that the first step to getting better is to ask for forgiveness from the people you've hurt. I know it sounds stupid, but could you... The letter is torn here. A crossed out letter from Jackie. All of this... Oop, okay, crossed out, I know I hurt you. Crossed out, I've been thinking. Not crossed out, I feel terrible. I hope, crossed out, you can. Not crossed out, forgive me. Crossed out, I hope you can forget. I'm not crossed out, sorry. I feel terrible, I hope. Forgive me, sorry. That's what's left there. And that's Daria's Spirit Flower is a striking saffron. Gustav left behind a red poppy. Jackie left behind a dahlia. Oh, I got it. My bad. Their door is up here. Then I come down. And, oh, technically it's only Bruce's Spirit Flower and not Mickey's, eh? It's a fennel. Interesting. They were such a pair, I would have thought it said Bruce and, like, it would say, like, oh, Bruce and Mickey, but no. Let's see. Leave those flowers alone so the bees will keep making honey, even though I'm not sure why for. I am still planting things. But it is called Farming Friday. I do call it Farming Friday for a reason. Because farming has to be a significant portion of the game to qualify for Farming Friday. upgrades. Do I have... okay. Do I know what my next destination is? Oop. Not that one. What about... aha! Oh, yeah, well, I'm not doing that. Stella's Last Voyage. Okay. Well... I could still do the last ship upgrade. But that seems silly. I could get the largest size of boat. I don't know, it gives me a direction to go until I get the next mail. Because I think there's still... There's still more, stuff to do with Buck. So, let's... It's like actual in-game days have to pass between when they will mail you the looters, whatever. Abundant meal spell. He wishes to eat. And remember, he's lactose intolerant. That's what I remember. Does he eat fisherman's pie? By the lords of Wyron, Mother Chance is surely on my side. This old-fashioned meal is incredibly delicious. Commander I... well, never mind. Have some snacks, Stella. Do you want some? Just give him a little hug. Have to do Buck's game a few times to get that last, like, actual, the not size upgrade, but the speed upgrade to the boat. And it just doesn't seem meaningful at this point to do it. There would be no reason other than to be able to say that I did all the upgrades. And I'm not that completionist kind of a person about it. My friend John has been sent to prison. He was a blacksmith. He was caught forging other people's signatures. Rar, 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 rar. Okay, Shark Man. It's this. We have plenty of money. Yeah, just the very, very last thing. It's just an 80% faster boat. No particular use for that. guess just, I don't know, go places. There's still something we haven't found there. I realize I'm taking, like, the hugely long path. But I'm just trying to get the days to pass. There's, like, literally nothing else except waiting on this event to trigger. Forgot to take down my little notebook. Yeah, I could still upgrade. There's an upgrade to the smithy, but I would need experience potions, and there's an upgrade to the boat speed, but I would need experience potions. So I guess let's do it. Oh! There it is. This is genuinely hard. Saw a few things online about, like, setting your boat up to maximize some of the mini games, but that just feels like work in my video game. No thanks. Did a little bit. Let's see. They would be here. Yeah, 8. 8 out of 12. Gotta go tell this event no. Definitely don't need to do that. That'll let us speed up time a little bit. I think, what is definitely interesting about this game is, the way I've played it in such a way that it's really like I'm, like, clawing at life and I'm refusing to die, you know? Refusing to accept death. Which I would say is not, wait, that's not what I wanted. Is not inaccurate to probably to my, like, real life feelings on things. I do not wish to do that event. Thank you. The cow's already ready again? Yeesh. Egg. Got the egg. Ah, there it is. I think we have to open the letter. Ooh. Looter's Literary Review presents the third of the Crow's End Inc. Lost Bounties, and remember, a good place to start is at the beginning. Enclosed is a Hortolin chart as reference. Yeah. And then, what is new here? The chart. Yes. I was gonna see, there was a chest, it seemed to say, that I missed on this island. So I was gonna go look for it real quick. There it is. Found it. This is a bounce. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can get this. Nope. Well, I can get there. What about the ding-dang top of the house? Dang. I lost it. Okay. The dash is somewhere. There it is. Got it. Ceramic bowl, and it seemed like maybe I got a recipe for something I already know how to make. Alright. Back to the boat. And in here, because we're going to look at the map. there's that line there. There's a little crescenty on a little less crescenty. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try looking. I'm gonna try finding it myself first. Before looking, but we won't spend too much time trying too hard. There's already been a treasure up here, so I find it unlikely. There was the one that was up there. Okay. Let's see. Not seeing it just yet. Is it? Oh, you know what? That guy's little sharky face is kind of obscuring the shape of that island, but I think it's there. It's like smack in between those two. Still working through those carrots from the fake Bruce and Mickey quest. Water that. That's a big old no. Let's keep going. I really could probably stop gathering resources, but how does one convince their brain to stop doing that? That's a no on that. So many cherries and apples. Whoosh. Right, there's nothing left to... Like, I could build more of certain things. There isn't... Oh, I could build a second kitchen. That seems completely unnecessary. There's no point in time at which I feel like I needed a second kitchen. Second clock? You can make a second clock? And these are all, well, except for the lounge and the archive room, these three things are optional, like, travel items. Items that make it easier to get around your ginormous boat. But... generally hadn't a desire to use them. Nope. It's here. It's here. Treasure. Got it. What the heck is that? And that. Just chunks of stuff. Maple salmon. That's a thing that's pretty tasty. Another truly great find, me old buccaneer. Alt Harbor was once a nice little promenade, cozy stop for cheap tourists and weary travelers. It had a small cafe with these incredible patisseries. Incredible patisseries. Sorry, I'm amused by the way I said that. I know, a pirate like myself in a cafe. Their danishes were to die for. I could smell the raspberry filling to this day. Arr! Enough about the past. You're a natural, Cap'n. An example for our valiant crew. I'm always learning from your example, oh great pirate Cap'n. A new Looters Literary Review should be coming soon. So now we just have to pass time, literally. And that's like the one thing that this game doesn't have a great system of, doing, it seems. Actually, oh, kitty. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's go. Is it late enough it will let me sleep? No. No sleep for me. I think it'll just make some kind of, like, veggie salad or whatever, or, like, roast vegetables, but, olives and olive oil seems like an interesting thing to put together. Saute some olives and some olive oil. Well, Yeah, vegetable stir fry. Not that I think of olives as a vegetable. They're kind of a fruit, yeah? I know this just makes candy. Candy, candy, candy. Let's see. 'Cause I don't think that there are any recipes that I have the recipe for and didn't actually make. What do you think that is? It's like a bag of something. Oop. Wake up to the crate. Okay, I don't need that one, so what do you do? Just because we have time, we literally have time we need to spend. Spirit recipes. Why is it? Freaking pop-up BS. Okay. Because since there's gonna be a lot of waiting, I might as well look up all the recipes I haven't found yet. These don't really seem like they're in order. Oh! That's so silly. Okay. That bag shaped thing comes from doing, like, cooking just fire glow on its own, and I cannot believe that that's a thing that I hadn't already done. Flamin' Firebirds. Alright, what was... oh, honey. There's some honey ready. Hey, Buck, are you hungry? He is. You wanna eat the stuff I just made? And he gives us some snacks right back. Alright. Lena, I'm ignoring you. I don't like you. Take the hint. picture off that way. I think it's like multiple in-game days. Okay, so whatever is directly after noodle soup. Okay. I can't believe I didn't do that. Flour. And not a mussel. I need clam. Give the cow an apple. That actually flipped my tummy a little. Some of these shellfish off the side of my ship. Oh, that was fortuitous timing. Okay, let's see. It's after peach cobbler. Really? I haven't made all the types of fruit pie yet, apparently. Which I thought when I figured out that all the fruits make their own kind of pie, that I did that, but I guess I didn't. And it's not like I was lacking for cherries, so why didn't I do that? Oh, who freaking knows? Okay. We've truly come to a point where we're just waiting, and I didn't give us anything to do while waiting. Oh. Oh no, are you shitting me? I took it out 2 seconds too soon. Of course I did. It didn't ask me, oh, do you want the materials back? It's just like, oh, you want those? Be here. Yeah, okay. Like I wasn't trying to do something. No, that's on me, though. I'm the stupid one. I'm just mad about it. Nothing ready at the museum yet. Oh. No crates respawned particularly near us, but we'll slide all the way over to that one. Alright. We don't need these, but I'm gonna cut them anyway. Might actually be worse than with the keyboard. Oh, okay. Yep, still not good at this. Still quite bad. I got the easy one though. Yeah, I know there are sound effects, and then also I'm making my own sound effects. How could one not? Always going into the wrong place. There we go. Now we've finally made cherry pie. Yeah. Let's go. Grab our crate. Scrimpies. I don't know, it just seems like as good of a time passer as any to just hop from crate to crate. I'm not sure how many more of these looters, whatever, there are. Let me see how many. 6, and we're only on number 4. This is gonna be the day of waiting. We're for sure gonna probably make every recipe. So, and after shrimp tempura. Oh, really? I never put just chicken in the oven? That's ridiculous. Can't believe that. So though, like, I'm realizing I missed some of the most simple stuff because I was like thinking about, oh, what do you combine to do this? And then absolutely forgot about just making just chicken. Ooh. Sleep. Yes. We never see who delivers the mail, or if it's probably just a magic mailbox, but okay, that comes after veggie pot pie, fire glow and honey, huh? Honey, fire glow, boom. Oh, that was immediate. Good thing we stopped where the crate is and it's not going anywhere. Then my next empty spot is after the chai latte. Oh, that's some glazed carrots, which is honey and carrot. That sounds delicious. Honey glazed carrots, man. Potato! We got potato! A single potato. Potato, potato, potato. Alright. Oh my god, I'm look at you guys. I played this game very inefficiently, and now... and now... Well, we are making lots of foods. Do you eat? Yeah. Eats chicken. Glazed carrots. Since today is not the day, let's just continue picking destinations right out of nowhere. Right out of nothing. Alright, so that comes after the regular latte. Oh, fried rice. Nice. Okay, so rice and Why is he complaining about sustenance? I just fed him. Alright. There it is. The crate. And a little dive spot. Ooh. Oh, 2 dive spots. Nice. It's funny that the guest room has a giant picture of me and my cat. Like, yes, guests, you are on my ship. Just gonna try. See if there's anywhere I should go. Sandwich walk. Well, at all costs, I want to make sure I avoid that dragon. So let's just do some silly stuff. I don't want to play that mini game. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. I don't need these seeds. So the chickens can have them. Chicken, chicken, chicken. I don't know. Just because we can. Let's have a full roster of chickens, even though we do not need eggs. And I do not know if there is a way to butcher the animals on your ship. It would be pretty horrific if there was, but also, you know, that's life. If you eat meat, yeah. Anyway. And I do eat meat. After crawfish... Yeah, after fried crawfish... Huh, I could have sworn I had mixed flour and sugar before. But fine, apparently I didn't. Apparently I have not made a cake, even though that would be something I was trying to do. Maybe I only thought of egg and flour, and I didn't think of flour and sugar. Sometimes, with the way stuff is oversimplified, because it has to be, like, being too complex would not really be fun anymore. I agree with anyone who holds that sentiment. But sometimes it feels like you get a little bit punished for knowing how to cook things. Because you're just like, well, if I was gonna simplify it down, how do you make a cake? Well, egg and flour. But that's also waffles, pancakes, like, How am I supposed to know which thing is gonna happen? And it's by doing, but... I haven't set it up yet, but I was thinking about, there is that one, like, extension, called Stream Bounty that does, like, a bingo game for viewers. I was thinking about setting that one up for the channel, but I don't know what the, bingo squares would be. I don't think I have, like, a good handle on, like, things that happen frequently enough you could put them on a bingo card yet. But that is something I'm looking at and thinking about. Honey and flour. Okay, did I not? Okay. Yet again. Something I thought we just did. I had stopped off here just to see if there was something that would be interesting. I don't know if there was. I gotta look at the map again. What I need to do, though, is I need to take a quick little break. We're just waiting for stuff to happen in the game anyway, so, a brief little break. I'm... Okay. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna throw up the BRB screen. I'll be back in just a minute or two. If you need to take care of yourself, now's a great time to take care of yourself, because that's what I'm doing. So, be back in just a couple minutes. let's make sure it picks the game back up. There it is. Forgive me. I decided I needed a cookie. And I'm gonna eat it on stream. Look, we waited long enough. It's here. Alright. And remember, a tuna is not just a fish, it's a state of mind. That's where the word attune comes from. See and close the chart for reference. Okay. Okay, we'll grab this real quick. Real quick. So after surf and turf. Really? I never tried to fry a mushroom? That doesn't seem like me. Because I feel like I would have done mushroom and oil. Just to see if I could saute a mushroom. And it would have accidentally come up with fried. Alright. Oh, it's right in a ring of blue. Mickey Mouse Island. That's what I'm calling that. It's not very Mickey Mouse shaped at all, but it's just close enough. We'll call it Mickey Mouse Island. And then the, like... I don't know what to call that shape. But I think the Mickey style island is gonna be the bigger help there. Alright, okay. So we know it's like one of these like rings of blue. I think it's in here. I think that's the Mickey style island. And that's this one. The like little buildings on top of the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna head that direction. I gotta look at the map again because I absolutely forgot where the X was. Oh boy. It's tricky because there's definitely like obfuscation of the island shapes here. So it's down from the island, just a little before the blue part. Boop, 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 boop. Don't fall down there. We must cancel out that event. Okay. While I'm still remembering where we're headed. Right, it should be... You know what, we're gonna get to... Okay, somewhere in there feels good. Boom. Do it that way. I didn't actually mean to interrupt my, then current travel path, but that happened. Fried mushrooms. Oh, I want fried mushrooms. It's been a while since I've had fried mushrooms. They're so good, y'all. Oh, there was this place, it doesn't exist anymore, but there was this restaurant, like, in my, hometown. And my actual hometown, not just the place that I talk about being from, my actual small-town hometown. Their fried mushrooms were heaven. But they don't exist no more. The gentleman who owned that restaurant may own another restaurant in the area, but like not in the same place and not the same style of food. Because I know he was running a pizzeria for a while. It was a barbecue place. And then he was also running a pizzeria. And then the barbecue place closed and it was just the pizzeria. And I don't know if the pizzeria is still there. Because it's been a while since I lived out that way. So, after fried mushroom, fire glow and chicken, you say? Chicken. Boom. Fire glow. God, speaking of delicious food, my husband made me delicious food last night. I think there's some left over and I might get to eat some for lunch. It was, like chicken, pasta shells, spinach, and like a really creamy, almost practically milk, but like a really creamy sauce. It was incredible. My husband's such a good cook. I'm so lucky. Cause like I can cook. I don't really enjoy cooking that much, but I can. And I cook sometimes too. It's not always on him. But for the most part, he cooks, I do the dishes. Did we stop moving? Okay. So let's try sliding through here. It's here somewhere. I'm pretty convinced that it is. I might have to look up the exact coordinates or something, but it's around here. Should I be eating a super crumbly cookie in my, like, technology room? No, but I'm doing it. Sometimes you just gotta. Alright, my next missing recipe is after cup of tea. Wheat flour and meat to make a meat pie, and I could have sworn that I have made meat pie in this game. That's silly. Okay. I guess let me double check that there isn't. Because I don't think there is another place with islands that shape and that alignment. But just in case. No. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right area. I just have to find, like, the exact right coordinates. Boo. Okay. Yeah, that's a mess I'm gonna have to clean up. Oh, dang it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go look. Look at the map again. Or the clue again. See, kind of like straight down from that point, a little bit of an angle. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get myself over here, and then try to scooch out from there. And hopefully I'll be close enough. Okay. Of course, it was when I was looking down. And that was just almost a disaster. It's that kind of day on stream, eh? Hour and a half in, and we find out it's that kind of day. You was probably too young to remember the tuna wars. Them was the days of decadence. Not long ago, it'd been quite a feat to track down tuna in these waters. Slippery little buggers. Not just because of the water, they was cunning. They would outsmart the most skilled fisherfolk. The war for dominance over these majestic aquatic fishes been fierce. Numerous pirates were armed in the search of tuna. However, one day, all tuna disappeared from the region. Not one in sight. The old tuna economy collapsed. Nowadays, you have to be extremely lucky to find such rare creatures. They know how to hide, and they know how to fight. Not like that treasure you just found. Jolly work, Cap'n. I do like saying the word tuna. I'll keep saying it until we get another issue of the Lunar's Literary Review. Alright, we'll feed him. Ooh, we'll see if he likes fried rice. Plant a little coffee. Second coffee sounds nice today. But I don't think I will get to. Okay. Recipes real quick. After the lollipop. Pork and honey. Okay. Now you're just being silly. Pork! Alright, another stretch of waiting. Just what we ordered. Well, crates away. As much of a reason to make a decision as anything. Wow. Okay. Okay, potatoes aren't ready. I thought for a second they were ready. Got all of this. Yeah, there. I was trapped for a second. Let's feed the cow, feed the cow. Let's spend some time at the crusher. I gotta get a controller with brighter buttons. It's too clicky. It's too clicky for stream. Yeah, that's what I thought. The crushed apples is just horrible abominations. But it's not like I'm lacking for apples, so it's all good. Resources I don't need. You don't say. Honey ham. Alright, honey ham, and then... Did I really never put eggs and milk together? That's the weirdest thing, that I never did that. I really thought I had done all the combinations, but clearly I hadn't, because if I had, I'd have all these recipes. Golly. Golly gee whiz. chests over there, but I don't want to go through that. Not like a dungeon, it's like a mine. I don't want to do it. I'm very much at a point where I don't gotta. Potato, potato. And a carrot. Oh, more potato. Rad. We love a potato. Scrambled eggs. And then cheese and egg to make an omelet. Get that done. No little dive spot with this one, eh? Alright. It's already the middle of the night. Oopsie. We'll still sleep till morning anyway. Save us 2 minutes. Okay. Ring the bell, ring the bell. Solomon Snell. I didn't mean to go in there, I just was hitting buttons, as I apparently do. I'm no good at platformers, because apparently all I do is hit buttons. So... Interesting. This is just candy. I felt like when I first got an item, a food item, I cooked it, but I guess it didn't. I never figured out how to make schnitzel either. I like schnitzel. I had this schnitzel salad in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That was delicious. It was also ginormous. So I had to take my cake as a to-go, because I didn't have room, but I very much wanted their German chocolate cake, because it was a German restaurant. I don't think I had been to, a German restaurant before. And specifically German food. It's attached to a little hotel too. It was just very good, and I will think about it for the rest of my life. And maybe we'll go back someday and I'll get to eat there again. That would be lovely. Given that I'm out of things to actually do in the game, I'm just talking about food now. We're making food in the game, talking about food in real life. Did I know that it lets you try to spin honey? See, here's the thing, though. In my mind, honey should work because, like, spinning out sugar into, like, fine little threads is, like, kind of a thing. Like, no, you wouldn't actually do it on your, fiber loom. It's more of like a thing you do, you heat it up and then spiral it out over something or whatever. But, like, it just kind of makes sense to me, like, spun sugar. Oh yeah, just do the spun sugar at your loom. I mean, it's video game logic enough that I genuinely think I keep doing that, because I keep going like, doesn't that work? Shouldn't it work? But no, there's no reason it should. Alright. Next recipe. Comes after sweet tea. Oh, really? I guess that is because I never had a lot of beef, so I never cooked it by itself. I had specifically got it for the first time to do, like, surf and turf. So I was, like, avoiding buying things for most of the game. As I do with, like, a lot of games. Like, because you kind of never know, I guess? Now, is there a reason I would want a yellowfin tuna? I could try to do yellowfin tuna. But do I want one? We're just crate chasing until days pass. We've only got 2 more of these treasure maps coming. Which is nice, because then we won't have to think about it. Well, it'll be done. The game will be over. Because I'm not finishing Elena's challenges. I'm just not doing that. So even though she's on our ship with us, she doesn't get to go to the afterlife with me. I won't take her. She'll have to get there herself. Great. Ooh, dive spots too. This one first. We actually probably have a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know why I would sell it to Francis the Onion Man at this point, but it doesn't feel great to literally just sit here and wait, so I'm gonna continue to behave like I'm not at a point in the game in which doing things doesn't even make sense anymore. Like, why would you do things? You don't need to do any of that. Let's go. Oh, where? He's supposed to always be not far behind you. What? What happened to the Onion Man? Why is he way over there? He's always supposed to be near where you are. I feel a little betrayed right now. missing recipe there is onion rings. Okay. Onion... Wait, onion and what was it? Flour? Okay. Oh, that's the last one. That's the last recipe. We're here. Bus seal. Take me over to the Onion Man. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, oh, okay. I didn't make it up onto the ship after all. Francis. I did a pretty big part of the recipe list without looking. There's only like 10 or 15 that I didn't find myself. I feel good about that. I did okay. Not great, but okay. Okay, let's sell all of this. Technically the shoes are useful because you can make them into glue. So these are all just for glims. I have hematite, I have opal, I have amethyst. I have no need for any of them. I got the honey from him at some point. Citrine, yeah, there's like nothing I need. I'm immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work. Not that Charon wasn't a true professional, but his manners were, well, a bit cold, if you know what I mean. He kept everything he found. What a pity. Okay, yeah, I've seen this dialogue before. Boom. Master Chef Achievement. we got it all because we looked it up. And now I'm out of things to do, eh? Well, actually, I would think that finishing, well, she doesn't have a little, do you not get something for having every single recipe? Did I already collect the highest recipe reward? Usually when you've achieved something new, she has a little, exclamation point on her. Do that at all. Whoops! Mindlessly slamming on the button. Okay. There's just one more after this one. One more long waiting period. Oh, this empty space on the boat. Because I made the boat bigger but didn't rearrange anything. Empty. I haven't actually fed the sheep in a very long time. Kind of became unnecessary and I kind of stopped doing it. Whoops. It's not really my fault that my late game ended up so weird. It's just naturally how it happened. Based on my playstyle. Oh, hey. If we can do a little bit of sleepies, we do it. Wait. Or we hit the wrong button. It's fine. Oh, we're here. We're where I wanted to be. Okay. Yeah. We'll jump down. We'll go visit. Visit with Susan the Collector. Who absolutely hates our fucking guts. Now there's... Okay, there's fish. There's fish that I'm missing. But only like 3? 1, 2, 3. There's, yeah, 4. There's 4 fish that I'm missing. And I didn't need them for any of the, like, recipes or anything. I would need it for pirate outfit. I need one, well, no. I need 1 more fish for pirate outfit. What? No. What? No, there were no gaps. What are those? Sorry. No. That's... Waiting for the website because for whatever reason it didn't stay loaded. Okay. So wait. That's Cassia. Hold on. Did everything. You give me an achievement and everything. Okay. Okay, excuse you. There's more hidden junk in this game, apparently. But I really... Okay, what it seems like I didn't do is a thing that I 100% thought I did do. Like, 100%. Well, we're not going anywhere, because we're gonna stay here. Gee golly gosh. It's only completely frustrating. How many chickens have I got now? Oh, there's a baby chick. 4 chickens? 4 chickens? Working on a 5th chicken. I think I can have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what it looks like. Potato. 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 And then all carrots. Oh, hi, hello. Oh! Oh! Redeems! Somehow I missed that. But I will take that stretch. Ooh. Oh, I heard it that time. Okay, because I know I have it set up with like alerts on screen and all of that, but I do have my volume low because theoretically I should have headphones in so I can not like double feedback or whatever, but I don't really like wearing headphones. Well, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. How are you doing? I hope it's good. So that was the supposedly secret item. So let's see if she acknowledges that I made the secret item. I'm doing okay. I'm going. I picked up my cat's ashes yesterday, so yesterday was kind of a wash. Okay. So it says... thought it said I just needed one more, and that's what the French fries should have been. What is that? What? Okay, it comes after green salad. Back up to the top. Really now? But that seems like... I'm so confused. Alright. Wheel? Crumbos. They hide the outlines from you on the, like... Oop, didn't mean to go in there yet. On your, like, recipe. I don't have, I got an achievement and I don't have little things, but there are, on the other thing, there's secret things. It's not very nice that there are secret things, man. But, here I go. Wheat flour. Which I guess at this rate, I will go ahead and go over here and make some more wheat flour. Yeah, there's apparently secret recipes, like, you go into your, like, recipe catalog, and it's showing me that I did everything. There are no blanks. Like, there were blanks for things I had not yet discovered. But, when you go to talk to the, like, collector lady who is your, like, gives you rewards for having everything, there are blank spaces in the recipe area there. And it's not fair. I can tell you that. It's like, didn't even know. And they're listed on the recipe list that I'm looking at, but I was looking to fill in the gaps. Like, so I went to, like, oh, where's my next gap? And looked up where in the, like, cheat catalog of recipes that I found was. So there was no way for me to know that those were secret recipes that I wouldn't know that I didn't have. And also, the first one was French fries. And I could have sworn that I put potato and oil together to make French fries at some point, but I hadn't. So we're pulling a real. I'm just waiting for like an event to trigger to give me another treasure map anyway. So I've got nothing better to do than to try to like 100% this. I don't know where these other figurines are supposed to be. And I probably won't go looking for the, like, 5 fish that are missing. But this recipe thing is now a thing that is bothering me. So, I'm gonna do it. Cornbread? Damn you. Okay. I like cornbread. My husband doesn't. It makes me sad. Because then there's no reason to make cornbread because I'm the only person eating it. Oh, the thing popped in. But first, while I'm looking at it, corn, flour, and oil. Alright. So now... Looter's Literary Review presents the 5th of the Crow's End Inc. Lost Bounty. And remember, the rain is only the fastest way water can travel. Enclosed is a portalin chart as reference. Okay. And then... when did I get Dice Boy's first EP? Huh. The first test pressing of the Dice Boys' first extended play, Warning, Scared Dog. Chart that details location, yeah. I think it was good more for me, yeah. It's just that, like, when you... because, of course, I wouldn't be making it from scratch. I'd make the freaking, like, Jiffy corn or whatever. It makes so much. It's just, it starts, I feel like it starts to go a little, I don't think I looked at this before. It starts to go a little bad before I can eat all of it, but I do need some cornbread. So maybe I should just make some. Huh, yeah. I didn't remember looking at that before, but... here we are. Second to last map. Okay, it's in kind of like a bean-shaped area underneath, kind of like an upward tilted crescent next to some blue. Let's see if I can identify that. Although, I don't think I'm actually ready to go do that yet. Oh. Because now I'm like on about, well, I can come back. I'll come back. Because there will be a long time in between finding this place and getting the next one. So, we'll do it. We'll do it then. So, it's gotta be next to like some blue, so that doesn't seem right. That seems a little more like it. That's probably the area. I think it's, funny enough, very near that turtle. I guess let's hop on a bus. I could just drive all the way across the map. Sail all the way across the map. But we've done plenty of waiting today. I'm harvesting all of this and I have no use for it. It's just so ingrained at this point. Go collect all the stuff from the top of the ship and then jump off of it and let my stomach do a little flip-flop. Time to get on the seal bus. So it seems like it would be... because it was in... wasn't it? It was in here? Whatever, let's start moving that away while I go look at the map again for the clue. Yeah, oh, found it. I went to go double check and I just found it. Yay! Though. Oh, wait, where are you going? No. Ah! Because I was driving past it. Oh, dang. Mock gruel. I'll have to wait for Buck to wake up to trigger the next one sending. Oh my. Oops. Just a little yawn, it's fine. I just need, second coffee, probably. No, I don't really. Oh dear. Oh, gotta ring the bell. I guess I don't gotta, but it wakes him up quicker. Nope. What a poor all. Which makes sense since it's in proximity to Flotsam Shores. That old makeshift container city underwater. Built from debris and flotsam. Rumors be floating around. See what I did there? Rumors that the inhabitants came from nearby islands. They were just tired of paying their landlords and left. They created a container paradise. A place for all, free of rent. Which smells quite bad and has the humidity of a wet towel. Oh no. And that's coming from me, old Johnny Silverleg. Well, we're soldiers of fortune. We take what we get. It's another week for another Looter's Literary Review. So we have to wait again. But that's why we are getting on a bus to go bother this lady who hates us. Think if I... Because last thing was cornbread, so I just gotta find that. Oh, egg. Cornbread, okay. Fried rice, egg salad, pork chops, sweet coffee casserole. Fried crawfish. Cake. Yeah. Okay. That was one of the secret items. Oh, you know what? It looks like Nope, I have that one. Did I? Okay. I set it up right, yeah? It's easier this way. Alright. It's easier to figure out where the gaps are if I talk to her, although theoretically I can figure it out if I just really scour everything in the list. Okay. Right after crepes. Which... Cup of tea, meat pie, crepes. We have wonton soup, rice flour, and meat. Okay. So, boom. Let's... Rice flour. Meat. And we wait! Stand at the loom for a little bit while we wait, because this is not really doing anything, but it's something to do. I can feel it though. I might actually finish this game today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna finish it with time to, like, start another game, but I think actually by the time we, like, wait through all of this, all this waiting, it'll be time probably to go, and we'll get to just, like, do a fresh start, next Friday on something else. Ah, okay. Corn. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the wheat I put in the mill. I can't believe it gives you an achievement as if you got all the recipes. And then there are still secret recipes left. That's not fair. Not that it matters whether it's fair or not. It's a freaking video game. Alright. Come on. Collections. Okay, that was it. That was all of them. Are you a master chef now? Do you have a cookbook in stores now? What would it be called? Stella the Magical Chef? How to Cook with Your Everlight? Spiritfaring your way to a decent weekday meal? Those were all made-up titles, and they are copyrighted, so don't you get any ideas now. Well, it's been a wild, dish-centric ride. You barely cooking, me doing an honest job. I won't miss our little talks about food. Alright. Probably the last time I'll ever see ya. Hug? It won't let me hug her because she hates me. And I think that's delightful. Of course, now there's nothing to do while I wait for this map. Alright. Wait, where did you come from, my guy? He just says, yeah, same thing he always says. Okay. Yeah, just in case. Oh, no. Sell. Except, I don't think I have... Well, I got stuff I can sell, but I don't know exactly why to be selling it. There's nothing to buy. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if Buck has more quests after this whole looters whatever plotline. He might still. This game does keep surprising me with how much more content there is after it. It hurts you towards the ending if you just kind of accidentally head towards it. But if you resist that, there's so much more content. It just keeps coming. We'll fish a little bit, why not? Blue salmon. I could try really hard to hunt down the like 5 remaining fish, but it's not exactly my ideal goal. I'd have to look up where they are, because I don't even know like what regions I'm missing fish from, and it doesn't show it to you by region. It's just a list. Ooh, want a char. All interesting stuff. Oh, let's head this away. It's as good of a choice as any. Chasing down crates, fishing up fish. Glim bottle. Alright, alright, alright. Lobster? You don't say. There's the crate. And a little dive spot. Oh, more crab. We just got a bunch of crab. And now, another crab. And now for more crab. I don't know why that made me laugh. It really wasn't that funny. But I was quite amused by it. Just more resource collection that we don't really have to do, but eh. Two dive spots with this guy. Aluminum ore. Seeds and bottles. It's almost like there's a ton of garbage in the ocean. I don't know. Let's just... Well, okay, I don't want to pass the cross the path of that thing. So... We'll just pick, like, the furthest point we can go to. Let's see if that takes us the in-game week it needs to take. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, Buck needs to eat. Do you think he likes French fries? Well, he likes them all right, but it doesn't seem like they're his favorite thing. Ugh. Words. Words. Nothing but words. Dearie me. Okay, hold on. What was I doing? I looked over at my phone and I was like, oh, I need to... That's what it is. Gotta keep the stream streak going. Just, lurking. Oh, the end of this game might be coming. Cabbage. Oop. Great. Come on. There. Yeah! I didn't even intentionally go to this one. We're just passing by this. Oh, 3 dive spots. That's unusual. Haha. Ahaha. And also ha. Celery. Ooh, yeah, now that we have lots of chickens, it seems. Aha, we have maximum chicken, and they eat maximum seed. We'll see. Do it. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. There's genuinely nothing left to do. Let's feed the cow. Apples today. Go tell that event no. I do not wish to play that minigame. I wish to continue to sail across the map in hopes that it passes the time. Just hang out in the houses of our dearly departed friends, and then also this guy. Some of these are dearly departed friends, and some of them are people I thought were assholes. But... oh. A little Frunkle's frog bed. Rock bed because he was a frog. The Frunkle, as I called him. can change the themes. Choo choo. Newer wave bossa nova. The Great Catch. Oh! Like the fishing. Shedding off the mortal coil. That's only slightly upsetting. Let's just... Who's Lily? I don't remember people's names. Okay. Oh shoot, I saw that I missed a follow. Thank you for the follow. I do need to get it set up so that I hear the alerts. Gosh, I do. They happen. I know they happen. Did almost hear that one earlier when I was actually listening for it, but... Alas, here we are, deep in the game. So I missed something more than 10 minutes ago. Yikes. Ooh. I'm pretty confident they're not listening live today. But I did see... Oh, no, I was trying to avoid this. No, I don't want to play that game, lady. I did see that while I was offline, I received my first subscriber. Which is rad. I don't actually qualify for payouts yet. Not that it doesn't like pay out until you make like 50 because of the like fees processing would cost and all of that. But I see you and thank you. I do know they watch the replays sometimes, so... Hopefully they'll watch this one and hear me thank them. I didn't actually know it would take subscriptions yet. Because it seems like my my little dragon pet, his little channel point things won't actually go through until I actually qualify. Or I didn't find another way to activate them. Because I think... Yeah, they're not in there. Someday we'll get to feed and play with the little dragon guy, but until that day, he's just sitting there looking cute. Did I achieve it? I sailed all the way across the map? Yeah, seems that I did. And it was still only like a day? think if I try to go straight down from where I'm at, it won't... I'll, like, hit the wall, but... There's just nothing better to do than to just putter around the map waiting for the week to pass so that the next clue will be given to us. The last clue. Just floating around sillily. Until then. I think... So, clearly the way the developers expected... They expected you to go back to that lighthouse and find Buck, like, very early in the game. So that you could space out this, quest thing. But I forgot that I didn't go back to the island after getting the bounce. So I never found Buck until I was, like, looking up to make sure I hadn't missed things, because I didn't want to have missed any of the game, because it will let you just not do things. Like, once, to my knowledge, once you get the prompt to take Stella to the Everdore, it, you can just end the game, like, in the middle of anything. If you're just like, I'm ready to go! And you take everyone else who's ready to go, and then you take yourself, and everyone else that isn't ready gets left on the boat, to my understanding. I didn't want to do that, because I was like, well, no. I wish to keep playing the game, please. So I cheated, and I found all of the stuff, via looking it up online. Which is how I even... Because, there's an item that you get because of Buck, experience potions, XP potions. And I was like, how do you get those? Because it had been a good chunk of the game that I had known that I would need this item, and no idea how... There's a fish spot out here? See, there's always something, actually. But yeah, and I'm glad I looked it up. I don't feel cheated of discovering things on my own or whatever, because clearly I wasn't gonna. But I would have missed quite a bit. Oh, that was the tuna. The tuna was that easy, which is weird. Okay. So, well, how far this way can I go? Oh, I should have just... Hold on. What I'm really gonna do is aim ambitiously ridiculous. Boom. Okay, hold on. Trying to decide which order to do this. There's a lot of things that are ready. Oh man, Gwen. I miss Gwen. I know she's like the first one you pick up and the first one you take to the door, or, well, maybe she's not, but it seems like she's most likely the first one you take to the door, the way the game is structured. But, she was still, like, my favorite. So I've spent a decent portion of the game missing my best friend. 6 eggs at a time. I cannot imagine. Like, I don't understand. Why? Why is it a 6 chicken coop? Like, when would you need to be, like, producing eggs that intensely in this game? Looter's Literary Review presents the 6th of the Crow's End Ink Lost Bounties. And remember, bright lights might not always be bright spots. See enclosed. Yeah. Boop. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, sorry. That was... Woo! That was something that just took my brain and said, be annoying. No, ma'am. I am not feeding you. I know they won't leave your boat if you neglect them. Hi, Toto. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. That's super sweet. Hope work is going good for you. Everybody, if you, haven't heard of Rototo yet, he does some lovely crocheting and gaming on Twitch various days of the week. You should go check him out. Alright. Where was I going? I've blank. No, we got it, we got it. It's here, we got this, we got it. We're so close. Alright, I've had some close calls with, like, starting to ugly cry on stream, and honestly, I may be really close to the end. I can never tell. I keep thinking I'm real close to the end. And I'm in a primed position to absolutely bawl my eyes out, if this does go that way for me. We'll just have to see. I let go of some people right at the top of the stream, but they were characters I wasn't as fond of. I don't know, that, like, aren't as devastating, which is, like, a terrible thing to say, but whatever. And I got through that. But we'll see when it comes to actually, like, the end of the game. Okay, let's see. Blue curved around one island, bigger island to the right of it. Let's see if I can spot this one. That kind of looks like this area, but I think it's specifically the blue water. Wait, is it over here again? Wasn't there one that was over here? Huh. I'm gonna have to look at it again. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna head to a bus stop. Try to get through this efficiently, because I've done it not very efficiently so far. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, good golly gosh. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna get distracted by collecting resources I don't need, because You know, I was an RPG girly before I was a farming girly, And mostly just because, like, the farming genre hadn't gained enough notoriety that I even really knew about it. Okay. Yeah, it's, like, really tucked up in there. It's pretty much parallel to the big island. So I'm not sure that what I identified is correct. So let me just take a quick look-see-doodle. I mean, it doesn't seem quite right. It's not over here, is it? No. It's definitely not that. Okay, well that seems like the most likely space, so it's like... It would be, like, right in here somewhere. So I guess that's where I'm headed. And then if we don't find it fairly quickly, I can look up the coordinates. Of course, I had to do that with the one that they... the one where it's a picture of a thing that's not even on the map. So, what's the better bus? I think it's this one. Because then we'll just go up. I don't think the little mini-maps are, the little clue mini-maps are super to scale. Like the scale, they're not the same scale as the big map. I don't think. And it throws it off just a little bit. But it should be, that should be somewhere in here. So we'll just head that way and then keep puttering around. It's a shame there's an event, there's a mini game there that we may have to reject a few times, or maybe if we reject it once it'll go away. Oh look, peaches. Found it. We found it. Okay, I actually only needed to look up one of these. Like the exact coordinates. That makes me feel smart. The only one that made me feel terrible was the one that is intentionally something that might not be on the map. Great Hall! You really put the R in... Wait, wholehearted! I had to make sure that I knew what that word was gonna be. Because it was maybe gonna come out as a different word if I started just reading it willy-nilly. Okay, you really put the R in wholehearted. All ye lost treasures of Crow's End Inc. have been found. An empire can finally be put to rest thanks to your effort. And scene. Wasn't that great? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Casper Crayford wrote me a personalized note, congratulating me for finding all of the Crow's End Inc. treasures. He awarded me with the official title of Master Adventurer. Since the magazine subscription was in my name, he thought I was the one finding all the treasures. Yeah, I know you did all the work, but it's not like I didn't already know where all the treasures were. Those clues were pretty easy. Sure, you went out, jumped into the water, got wet and all. Listen, I'll ask for another Master Adventurer card. I'll say mine got lost in the mail. That always works. I'll even ask for a name change. So we'll both have one. Old Johnny Silverleg would be proud. Let me do that. Alright. We'll feed him. Ooh. Okay. I just want to make all these dots disappear, sorry. God. His favorite food is actually tomato pizza. What's going on? That's what I'm trying to ask you. You don't like this? What's going on? Okay. Is this... If we're... looking at another person who starts forgetting who they are and where they are. That's not fun. Okay. There's literally nothing left to do except wait to see if he gives me more of his story. Okay. I'm gonna... I just have, like, no idea what to do. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on the game to give me the ending. There's not much left. That's, yeah, I've gone through all of that. There's like a little piece of fog to clear up over here. How far am I from that? That makes sense. You know what? We're gonna set that course. And I'm gonna, since it's been 3 hours since the start of stream and like a little bit, I don't know how long it was since the last break. I'm gonna take a little break real quick, while the boat travels. So, give me just a second here. Whoop. Cool. All I did was minimize it. I didn't close anything. I just did a little minimizing. Okay, I will be right back. Please, if you're in a space and you're like, oh, I really could actually use a stretch and a refill on my water, go do that. Go do that real quick. sure the game loads back in, because I've got excellent news, and by excellent, I mean ridiculous. The boat didn't move at all, because it re-triggered this event, and I was a little bit rushing out of here, so I didn't even notice that we didn't move at all. Part of the point of that break was to let that happen. But hey, I did the important stuff. I topped off my water. Took the care that I needed. You know, actually moved around a little bit. Check my email notifications, just in case there's an important one. Yeah, they never called me to tell me that I didn't get the job, but I'm gonna assume that job I interviewed for a couple of weeks I didn't get, which is alright. It wasn't like, I would have enjoyed it. I certainly would have enjoyed the income, but it was a little bit far away. Less far away than my last job, but still a tiny bit of a commute. But because of it being in the opposite direction, and being in like the city where most of my friends and family, if not live, gather, because they also live within distance and work in that area. So it's a little better than, you know, my job being a whole 2 hours away. It was an hour and a half away from me, although I worked there when I was living in the other place, being totally vague about it, I guess. I guess I could have been sleeping. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like mindlessly button mashing. But hey, if it saves us 2 minutes or 1 minute, it still saves us a minute. But yeah, so instead of like when I get off work, I'm a whole 2 hours away from where my major social circle and family connections are, it would have been, hey, I'm right here, so even though I worked today, I can still hang out. But hey, you know, it happens. It's just a little bit like I was very qualified for that job in a way that I'm not qualified for a lot of jobs, because all of my jobs have been in the arts. I'm literally seamstress by trade, and that is a specific skill set that is the jobs I've had for the last 10 years have been all sewing jobs. So seems like it might be a little difficult to get people to take the chance on transferring that. But this job that I had interviewed for was in fact related to using an embroidery machine. So I was like, oh yes, I'm qualified. So what do I have to do? I wonder if I should look it up. Just because I don't want to sit here forever and not know. What the next step in Buck's path is. Because usually when you, like, finish something up, it's like a day or two and they just, like, talk to you again. Okay. Well, I'm just scrolling too fast. Okay. So that wasn't it. Let's see. Well, how rude. He walked away from us. Yeah, rude. Oh, okay. Oh. Did I read that dialogue already? Okay. Wait. Hold on. Sorry, I have to lift some spoilers. I know, riveting. I'm like, I don't want to like read it out loud, but I'm just like, okay. Is it? What? Okay, when is he gonna give me that dialogue? Okay. Well, I guess that's good to know, because if I saw the dialogue that told me that, if I already saw the dialogue that told me that, I forgot it, I guess that he doesn't. But what? I guess I just want to make sure that I've done his last quest. Okay, hold on. Let me try something then. Okay. Let's go towards the Everdor. Because that's where stuff's gonna end up anyway. Because it seems like he maybe does have more quests, like... There we go. Jeez Louises. I don't know why just a list of like, hey, here's what all his quests are called. Like, that's all I need. I just want to make sure I don't miss out. Because also, if I didn't get far enough along that he gives me the dialogue that tells me, then how am I supposed to know? I guess the truth is I was supposed to find him a lot earlier in the game. Alice, Astrid, Atul, Beverly, Brusimiki, okay. That was the last. Okay. We're headed in the right direction, because this is the end. I've done everything that I'm willing to do. So it seems that, I don't know, either I missed the dialogue or he hasn't actually said it to me yet, but you can't take Buck to the Everdor. Oh man, look. Spectral visions of, well, not you, Jackie, but spectral vision, well, and not you, Giovanni. I don't like him either. Wait a second. Well, Beverly here. She's a nice little old lady. Astrid. Frunkle. Frunkle didn't even let us take him to the Everdor. He just disappeared. And that still actually really hurts me. Like, this is one of the things that has hurt me the most in a video game. Like, what do you mean I didn't get to go to the Everdor and hear him say something absolutely emotionally devastating? And of course, Summer and, Gwen, I miss you. Oh, you can hug them. It didn't even occur to me that you could just hug them. I'm gonna hug everyone that I liked. So, like, not these guys. Astrid, hug me. Yeah, I gotta keep some humor about it, yeah? Hugs for Beverly. Oh. Gustav! Gustav! Bucky? Or Buck? Buck? Okay. Oh, Alice. The first little old lady with, You know what? We don't need to say it out loud. Just the first devastating little old lady. Beverly was pretty bad, too. And it looks like... Okay, we can hug Daria. Oh. Alright. Oh, gosh. This is it. I do believe this is it. We're taking ourselves... and presumably our cat, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Has our cat already passed and is with us, or is the cat... You know, I'm not gonna think about it, okay? From this point onwards, there's no turning back. Do you want to continue? Yeah, we've done everything. We're gonna... Buck we can't take, and Elaine I'm gonna choose to leave because I don't, I'm not skilled enough to complete her challenges, and I don't want to do it. So, that's it. That's everything. She's got, her sister and her cat with her. The game is just gonna lay in silence, huh? Is this actually longer than for the other characters? You can tell how well I deal with serious emotions by the fact that I can't sit here silently. I mean, I guess also I'm streaming, but, yeah. That's... Nope. Okay, the cat goes with her. I thought she was gonna leave the cat behind for a minute. Oh! Mm-mm. Sorry. I knew there was a chance I was gonna cry. I don't know why I didn't expect the cat to be part of the constellation. Sorry if you don't know, my cat passed away literally a week ago. I just picked up her ashes yesterday. So that was, unexpectedly. Oh!
Take me through the mist and storms in waters that are still unknown. Under guiding starlit sky, we will.
What a good game. There were definitely moments that got me really frustrated. But there's also like, it's so cute and fluffy, and then also devastating. Because like, what a like, it's, I chose it as like my farming Friday because like farming is a pretty big mechanic in it. But obviously it's much more like story driven than like a farming sim, and it's not even really like a slice of life sim. It's a contemplation of death sim. But it's a good game. It's a really good, cozy game that also one time made me rage quit because I didn't realize I was playing like a challenge mode, and I wasn't looking to be challenged. Video game challenged. Obviously, emotionally challenged. Or challenged in my emotions, not emotionally challenged. I don't know, man. However, that is worded in a way that doesn't sound wrong. Oh. But yeah, they're just, well, and there just kept being more game too. Like I definitely was avoidant when I realized, yeah, it's done. Or, I got the credits at least. A little bit. It was the cat in the constellation that got me. But yeah. Yeah. That really I'm trying to like voice the way that realizing some of the way you approach this game and like what it can yeah, absolutely try not to cry a lot. I knew I was in a place for it too. uh um yeah, gosh, uh cuz thinking about the way that like the second that the game said like gave me the quest, take Stella to the Everdor, I rebelled against that immediately. Like, that was when I started looking up, like, okay, did I miss anything? Because, well, first of all, I had an absolute fear of, like, I was like, I feel like, and I was right, there was, like, stuff that I hadn't gotten to. And it felt like I got to the point where it told me Stella could go to the Everdor very early in the game. Or it felt very early. But, like, the experience of having that reaction and, like, thinking about it. Like, obviously, it's a video game and it's not one-to-one reality, but it definitely made me go, like, oh, you know what? There's something in that reaction to seeing that quest pop up and, like, being like, you know, that rings a truth for the real world. That is... I haven't been, like, necessarily sitting here contemplating on it the whole time or whatever, but it is a place one can go. And I used a lot of humor to try to avoid some of those real emotions. Like, one part because I didn't really want the whole stream to just be crying. And one part because that's how I am. Absolutely, that's how I am. I'm containing it. Okay. But yeah, that, yeah, I can't, I also can't imagine how I would have felt if I had gone to the ending and then never questioned what I missed. Like, but the fact that the game will let you do that you can trigger that quest line without finding everything, without doing everything, and at any point that you feel comfortable, like you are ready, you just go in the game. I don't know, it's difficult to, like, pull the thoughts live and make the poignant thought about it, but yeah. So I guess the question is, how much longer am I gonna stream for? Oh. 'Cause yeah. That was super cute. I'm super glad I finally played this game. This game, it was on my wish list for like a couple of years, and then I bought it on sale, and it just sat there for a couple more years. I'm glad I finally played it, because back in the day I had seen... I'm not sure if I remember watching a live stream or if it was just a YouTube video. YouTube live stream, maybe? I had seen somebody playing and, like, not comprehended the whole, like, I didn't watch for very long. So I saw them, like, doing the farming and, like, moving housing around and, like, you know, talking to the critters. And didn't ever quite understand how absolutely devastating this game is. But I guess I'm glad that I knew what the game entailed enough that I knew I would want to play it, but it didn't have like a full... But I hadn't like watched somebody else play it all the way through. Gosh. So here I am, just, cause yeah, I don't know. Should we lighten things up with like a round of like, the screen's gonna go out, because we'll go ahead and we'll quit out of that, and maybe we'll do like a round of like Luck Be a Landlord, just... What? Hold on. You're lying to me right now, right? Steam Cloud out of date. Why? I'm still live. Okay. I thought for a second maybe my internet just went down. Come on. That's what I'm looking for. Cloud error. Why? That's... Well, I... Accomplish your very last objective. Okay. It recorded that. I was like, is my save file no longer completed? To whatever percent that is, because I didn't like collect all the fish or find all those figures. I don't know where those were all supposed to be. Yeah, sorry for the big blank space on the screen. Oh. I'm trying. Trying to pull up Luck Be a Landlord. I'm getting errors though. Alright, maybe this isn't meant to be. Maybe we need to just go on. Let's see. I don't have... Shoot, I don't have a scene that's just face cam. I should add that. So, for Farming Friday, I definitely want to begin playing Slime Rancher 2 on my Fridays. But, okay. Yeah, for some reason... the Steam Cloud is not taking my saves, so I'm having like technical issues. But I was thinking, since I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, I was gonna try to do something else real quick. Downloads 1 of 1. What were we downloading? I don't even remember. You know what? Whatever. It's Luck Be a Landlord. Just open it. I was thinking for Slime Rancher 2, we could start fresh next week. So it's just like new game, new day. I was trying to pull up Luck Be a Landlord for just like a little quick, like get to the bottom of the hour or whatever. But the game is not opening, even though I just told it to open, even though the Steam Cloud is not trying to play nice. So, we might just leave a smidge early and try to raid out to somebody who's not having technical issues. Because it still says launching. It's just not actually doing that. I'm gonna give it like a second. I know we're sitting with this big ugly screen here. But maybe my computer's just overtaxed. I don't know what's happening. My internet was going in and out yesterday, but I seem to have internet right now, so I don't know why the Steam cloud is creating such an issue for me. Because I just said, okay, let's just play anyway, and now this game is not launching. So yeah, emotional devastation, immediate technology issues. Still says launching. If I were to say play anyway, would you actually play? Alright, I'm gonna start looking. Because now, I think, even if I was gonna go ahead and go to Slime Rancher 2 now, computer's not working. I think I just need to reset the thing, probably. I don't know, that's the magical fix all the time. My microphone doesn't work good, it makes those crackly pops, I reset the whole computer and then it's fine. Don't know. That's my go-to. But, like, okay. We could try. Is it just Luck Be a Landlord that it's hating? I don't think it is. Alright, I'm sorry for troubleshooting on live. No, I don't want to... Okay, yeah. Steam's being an absolute butt. I'm gonna find... Let's see. Because I'm lurking on a Starbug 60s stream, and I just saw her cat's paw. So, let's see. Who's live? We'll go ahead, and since it's where I'm gonna go, it's where I'm gonna take y'all along with me, okay? I'm gonna take you all over to Starbug 60. She's painting some minis and playing with her cat, it seems. So, let's all head over there. Thank you very much. So I'll be back on Monday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern with crafting. So I'll probably be back to cross stitching. I was doing some other stuff for a few weeks, but I think I'm gonna be back to the cross stitch. And then if you're excited to see Slime Rancher 2, that'll be next Farming Friday, also at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm excited because I love Slime Rancher 1, and I haven't actually completed Slime Rancher 1, but I like the idea of starting with something fresh for stream, and not just like jumping into like a really old game file. So Slime Rancher 2, which I've been excited to play, but I had kind of told myself like, oh, I'll finish up with Slime Rancher 1, and then that didn't quite happen. But now's a great excuse to just go like, it's fine. They're similar but different, so I can go back and complete the other one if I want to. Whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna head over, we're gonna raid. I'm gonna restart my computer and hopefully hopefully Steam will start playing nice. Alrighty. So I will see you all next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for follows and subscriptions. Have a great rest of your day. Go on over and say hi to Starbug.